Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Skyhawk, U.S. Global Command 6.4. Okay, tech. Well, there's the Whopper coming up with another strategy solution. Okay, PGM, Advanced SLBM, Long Range Missiles, SDI. Yes, no. So yes on PGM and Advanced SLBM. PGM is complete. Advanced SLBM goes to stage 4, and since it is a great morning again in America, let's have a second roll on that. Nope, 5 doesn't do it. Okay. Global operations and diplomacy. The Americans are going to use their 2 free dice to try to get a military pact with Pakistan, and they're spending 2 for their paid die, which they're going to roll for Saudi Arabia. All right, and then military aid and purchase. Here I laid the things out there, but I didn't put the units on. That's not very good, is it? I got to do better than that. So, sorry about that. Each one of those gets one of those. And then each one of those gets one of these. And then that guy gets one of those. Okay, that's better. So, spending 9 on a next-gen MBT and a fighter for Pakistan. Spending 9 more on a next-gen MBT and a fighter for Saudi Arabia. Spending, well, it shouldn't be 4, that should be 2. Spending 2. Get out of there. Spending 2 on a ground attack fighter for UAE. And then for themselves, the Americans are spending 21 on 3 airborne and 3 air cabs. And 2 now, I suppose. On a frigate. Okay. Combat. There will be a little bit combat movement. Okay, these guys actually this guy no, send all of them. These guys are going down here to I-1 to attack the Soviet SSN that slipped away down there. Then come over here. This ASW chopper is changing his patrol zone to here, as is this one. Get them over there. These guys are coming down to attack. these guys are all coming over to attack. The carrier is going to come over to here, and its two ASW choppers are going to get in here and join this attack. The battleship from here, he's going to go 1, 2. No, he can't do that, can he? He'll have to go 1, 2, 3. Well, I suppose he can just be in this zone. Now I'm going to put him 1, 2, 3 over here into A36. And he is launching a surgical strike into Cuba with 2 Tomahawks. This fighter from southern United States is going to fly out there and use his sub-attack to join the attack there. And that's it for combat movement. So let's do the action here in I-1 first. The Americans have first strike, the Soviets do not. So let's see what happens. What happens is an American miss. So now we're going to have 2 frigates and a destroyer shoot. Two frigates and a destroyer. Okay, there is the hit by one of the frigates. The Soviet SSN is sunk. He defends for a miss. So that will be a naval battle star for the Americans. And that pesky Soviet is no more. Okay, now we will come over here and get the auxiliary tray. And just get a whole bunch of dice. That should be enough. Okay, here we go. Now the Soviets do have a SAM in Cuba. We're going to do the surgical strike in Cuba first. The Soviets do have a SAM there, so they get 2 AMD shots, which both miss. So now we got 2 Tomahawks screaming in. And they get 1 hit. And since the Americans completed PGM, that is a land target select. So the Americans are going to target select the light infantry. Get him out of there. All right, now we have the fight in A34. Let's see here. We have 4 American destroyers. So 4 of those do not get first strike, 3 of them do. And we have 7 Americans with first strike. So here comes the 7 Americans. 2 first strike hits. All right, and then here comes 3 Soviets for nothing. Okay, 2 first strike hits by the Americans. Take out 2 of those Soviet SSNs. Okay, now we have 4 ASW choppers and a fighter. There's no target select for any of them, and they're all the same. They're all at 3. That's cocked. Okay, that's a 4. That's a miss. All those guys missed. And now we have 4 destroyers. There's 2 hits. Okay, so 2 more Soviet SSNs are going to be killed. The other 3 will go on silent running. Wait. They're in a SOSUS zone. I don't think they can go on silent running in a SOSUS zone. I don't think they can in a SOSUS zone. So they're going to retreat. You enter a SOSUS zone, you have to remove your silent running marker. So I can't see you being able to put one on in a zone. That wouldn't make sense. So the Soviets that are not going to shoot back will be retreating in lieu of combat to A35. The 2 Soviets that are going to the bottom are shooting back for 1 hit. So these 2 guys are gone. So that's what, 4? I think, yeah. These 2 guys are gone. The Americans have to take 1 hit. So they will lose 1 of their SSNs. Yeah. Well, okay, they got their battle star for that. So they need 4 more naval battle stars. It's going to make a total of 5 up there. 4 sinking subs defending alone. Okay. Okay, that's done. That's the end of that combat. Now we got to come over here and roll diplomacy. So we'll do the 2 dice for Pakistan. Nope. And Saudi Arabia. Yep, there's a 10 that does it. The Americans have a military pact with Saudi Arabia. So I will change out the pieces off camera that moves the Americans up to 47. Okay, now non-combat movement. It doesn't look like anybody can reach the American ships here. So I think they'll stay there. No, actually, these guys are going to move up here to I-6. Yeah, they'll move up there to I-6. Good there, I think. For now, good there. Okay, the cruiser from A39 comes over here to A38 to rejoin the carrier. Put his missiles back next to him. Fighter lands back in southern United States. Okay, what we're going to do now, we are going to take an airborne and airlift it, and a rocket artillery, which is an artillery class, and heavy airlift it. And these two, wait, I can't, oh yeah, I can, because they can do one of each, into South Africa. The minor air base can handle an airlift and a heavy airlift. They get to do each type. And then the Americans have a second heavy airlift. They're going to take this rocket artillery and heavy airlift it into Benelux. Right there like that. Since they're at DEFCON 2, the Americans can now reinforce allies. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it for non-combat. Yep, I think it is. So now we will place units. So camera goes up here. All right. Actually, it's a little too close. We're going to have to do like this. There we go. Okay. 3 air cabs are built at the major army base in Gulf states. 2 airborne are built at the minor army base in southern United States. 1, I'll have to get another scoped. 1 is built up here in northeast United States. Or we can do, let's do them over here in central United States. Why not? And then the frigate is built we'll do him here at the minor shipyard in A29. Okay, now we deliver aid. So, wait, no, South Africa doesn't get anything. I'm in the wrong place. I thought about it, but decided we couldn't afford it. The ground attack fighter goes into UAE. The next gen MBT is delivered through the port there to Macaw. The fighter airlifts in. And then up here in Pakistan, next gen MBT comes in through the minor shipyard, and the fighter airlifts into North Pakistan. Okay, that's all that delivered. So now we collect money. Oh, here's missile production. We built 3 cruise missiles. And 1 anti-ship missile. Okay, there's that. Now we collect money. What did I say? 47. Yep, 47, and the Americans haven't earned any bonuses, so that's what they get, and they have 6 battle stars in the bank. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.